Yeah, it gives me something to do, you know. Yeah, that's correct. Alright, and yeah, this is what we're off to do. Oh, it's my fire stick. I miss me. I want me back. I want who I was. That's what I want. I want me bloody back. I'm trying to find me again. But the problem is people want to interact with me while I'm trying to find myself again. Like, no offense to anyone or everyone. I love you all to bits. I don't mean any offense, nor disrespect. I've just spent a lot of time living in my own personal hell. And then I went to purgatory. And trust me, I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me, mate, because I'm sick of feeling sorry for myself. I felt that for, like, quite a while, which is, you know, why I want to take my own life. But luckily, I just abused drugs instead, and that kind of kept me alive. It's not a good one, but it kept me alive, I suppose, the abuse and that. Because nobody turns to drugs because they're happy. All of these celebrities are just feeding you lies, bro.
What do you want to do?
Show me what is available.
So basically, we're doing these. To see what we can get. What?
So it begins. Good
I
luck.
don't know if they disappear. That's the thing, like, I don't know if these are gonna disappear or what. Whether they come on. Alright, Paige, how we doing? I've been streaming a while. Because, I'm not gonna lie, mate, I've been on alcohol abuse and self-destruction path. That's basically why I've not been streaming. And now I'm going through withdrawal symptoms because my body got very used to the old Ben very quickly. And it prepared itself for what it was already going to have, which is amounts and amounts and amounts of JD crammed down my motherfucking throat. To the point where the only food in my house that I actually gave a shit about was my dogs, and now I'm going through the withdrawal symptoms of that. I'm going through hot and cold spells and shakes, and yeah, it's great. So hopefully I actually succeeded, and I don't have to be in this pathetic world anymore, because I am sick of living my pathetic life. I am not going to lie. I just don't die, I just stay alive. Every attempt I've done, I've just kind of been here. I'm doing fine. I know it doesn't sound like I'm doing fine. I'm alive, I'm healthy, I'm well. I'm just going through certain things at the minute, and my brain's very foggy and fake, like, knowing is the best way to put it. And I ain't gonna lie, I've been living this way all my life, mate. Like, I don't know how to live unless it's survival mode, right? I don't know any other thing than survival mode. And it's annoying. To the point where I can't trust anybody anymore. Like, I don't trust anybody. The only thing I trust is a dog. That's it. It's the only thing I trust. Because a dog, I can pretty much tell what it's gonna do majority of the time. And you know, I'd rather take the chance of knowing what something is going to do than something that majority of the time I now just feel like is plotting and deceiving behind your back all the time. And to be honest, all these fears actually came from my ex, to be honest. This is where they came from. Like, I can't interact with anyone no more because of that. Yeah, thanks for that, bitch, I suppose. Like, I don't want to interact with another woman. What? So I lose everything, the child, my sanity and everything, trying to fight for the fact that she failed to protect in the fucking first place, but I was the one that seemed to got tarnished for the brush, even though I wasn't anywhere around, nowhere to be. I even get to see my own child. I was ringing my missus and begging to babysit my own child. You know what I mean? Right. And I ain't share my problems with people like that, but you know, I'm fucking done being strong for everyone. And as far as I'm concerned, you want me to be strong for you? How about suck a dick and learn to be strong for yourself? How about that? I'm fucking struggling to keep myself in any sort of area of peace and calm. And I would like to blame the alcohol, but I think that's just me, because alcohol just brings out who you are. More thing. And I'm a lovely, nice person, don't get me wrong, but fuck me. I can throw a tantrum in a second.
Magnifique. If you want to do more, I'll be here.
And the problem is bottling up emotions does not help anyone. It does not help anybody, you know? And the problem is what does my head in, mate, is you'll have best mates and everything. Oh, you never thought he'd kill himself, would you? He probably said it to you like 90 fucking 7 times, but your dumbass never listened. Well, luckily, my deal is nearly signed and come to a closing, and it's not long before the hellhounds come knocking to my door. And you'd probably get dragged to hell. I wanted to go to heaven, but still. My deal was just for inner peace. I just wanted peace. I do have peace now. I just don't give a fuck. No, that's the thing. Like, humanity needs to learn to take accountability. I mean, the weird thing is the aliens that are supposed to be on the way in November, well, that's being accelerated. And I said it would be accelerated because we need the help quicker.
So, what will it be?
Unfortunately,
What do you have?
we're at an area where humanity really doesn't know what the fuck it's doing. Don't worry, I'm in the same position. I ain't judging. Just is what it is, you know.
So it begins. Good luck, Evar.
And the reason why I'm not judging is because what you do in your life really doesn't affect me, does it? Right? If a man wants to wear a dress, right, explain to me how that affects me. Yeah? Explain to me. How does a man wearing a fucking dress affect me? Right? I mean, if you didn't know that the most ugliest woman in the world is a man, right, then I hate to see what you think's worth pregnant, like getting pregnant. You know what I mean? That's just some bad shit, mate. That's bad shit. Right. Because you're probably the reason why those ugly bitches, mate, have got like fucking, 9 kids or some shit. I have many rules, mate. I do not fuck a bitch if her attitude stinks. Right? And it's not what you're saying I have issues with. It's how it can come across. Right? Me, in hindsight, I'm in a living room talking to myself, having my therapy session. I'm not directing my shit at anyone. I'm just trying to work through shit I don't understand, mate. You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck did a human race come to 3 conclusions on what we live on but could never actually come to a decision? Like, how you literally fighting on whether we live on a fucking flat earth, yes, or a motherfucking... Get out of there.
Coward! Get back here!
What are these mercenaries doing? Right. Get out of my way, fucking idiot.
Die! I will rip you apart!
Why do I even have these two? What are you doing, man?
Knock the dog down!
Fucking useless son of a bitches. What's the fucking point of you lot? It'll be a whole waste of more fucking time. Mission successful. Please clap your hands. Everybody, hands. I have an itchy toe. See, the problem is now, you know with that song, mate, it used to be like, everybody clap your hands. See, now they've had to update it to everybody clap those cheeks, so that the younger generation can feel special. Because we like, you know, can we just go back to the old ways? Because these new ways suck, mate. I mean, all it is a bunch of plastic fucking tarts on a goddamn television that literally took more dick than the moons took pounding from asteroids, right? I mean, it's like she's probably had fucking bigger comets in there and all, you know what I mean, that fucking moons took on that. And these are the people that we're idolising. Now, don't get me wrong, with the sex industry, I definitely say that yes, it is needed within humanity, and I would say the people that should be doing these ones are the unfaithful ones, the ones that can't keep a secure relationship, the ones that are not honest, the ones that are not truthful. Right? They're the ones that should be doing that content, because you want to be free, single, mungle, and go crack on, no one cares, go do your content, but just remember when you want to settle down with someone, right, they're either, number one, going to be really excited because they already know what you're willing to do, right? So, you've got that one. They're probably, it's going to be a I can't pronounce it. It's going to be more the sexual nature that's going to occur within that relationship, because there's obviously one reason. Or you're just going to be damn right rejected because a man's insecure knowing that their penis is inside you, never mind someone else's. Alright? That's how insecure they are. Okay? What do you want? Hey? You think men are complicated? No, we're not. We're just insecure creatures because of what we've been told, what's happened in the past, and the women. Now, there's either one or two options to deal with that with insecure men. They can either continue, then they start treating women the same way that you do. Trust me, when most men first get into a relationship, it probably wasn't them that pursued it. Alright, because if a man pursues a relationship now, I'd love to know how the gay situation works. Right, it's sexual harassment. How do gays meet anymore? You know what I mean? Like, you know, hi, how are you? That's sexual harassment. How dare you come up to me and speak to me that way? I might be, but who's to say that I want? Right? You see, this shit's confusing for me, man. I just turn one thing into a million questions, and I answer it with another question that leaves me with another question and another question and another question. Okay. And no matter how I dove into this, see, I just came that humanity's stupid. Yeah? And you like to argue about shit you obviously don't know about. Right? That was my conclusion to humanity. You argue about shit you don't even know fuck all about 9 times out of 10. Right? If I don't know upon something, I won't speak about it if I haven't heard about it, but I may have an opinion towards that subject. If I'm not good at something, I'll leave somebody that is. But when it comes to sports, I'm actually really good at sports, and it doesn't matter what it is. It's just whether I can be asked to play.
Good work. Let me know if you're looking for more to do.
So that with my mate Andy today, we actually had a few games of pool, and I ain't gonna lie, I actually played with him. But he had his dog with him, so, you know, each shot I was basically babysitting the dog, but I don't know how to treat his dog, and, you know, it's not my dog, so... Even with my mates Ginger and Lucy's dog, I ain't fucking pissing around with them. The only time I interacted is if the kids were in harm's. That was it. But if the dog won't bother on the kid, 9 times out of 10,
How can I help?
I didn't give a fuck.
Show me what is available.
Because the other 1 out of 10, I'll probably attacking the dog myself anyway. Hey man, I need your cuddles. What's your problem? Problems with that?
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
It said that I needed level 3 to do something, so that's honestly what we're doing. Ooh, bitch. Hey, you see, the problem is, yeah, I don't trust anyone anymore, and it's generally their fault. That's the worst bit about it. It's actually their fault. The problem is I'm an overthinker anyway. Don't give me a reason to overthink something. Just don't. It's stupid. Oh, look, there's an overthinker there. Oh, you know, a really good idea to do to an overthinker? What's that? Let's plant betrayal. No. We're already overthinking the first fucking interaction we've had with you, and it's just hi. Why does she say hello to me? She got some reasons to talk to me? Alright. I bet you she's planning to fucking lure me into the corner or something, and then she's going to get me jumped by 60 people. I'm going to be black and I'm going to have a sore ass in the morning. Alright. That's my opinion nowadays to people. Right? That's how we've made humanity. The difference is I'm not scared of it, I just don't care about it, and I would rather not interact with it. And I would just rather mind my own business.
There you
Although I ain't gonna lie, it was nice round this actually. Yeah. Ring me up and see if I won't pub or not. That's what I tried doing with my mate Giddens, getting him to pub, getting him out and do stuff. Because I mean, majority of the time they're always in the house. We seems to be going out of the house now, so yeah, at least they're having fun and shit. And not just in the house hibernating all the time. Oh, it's gorgeous, my little hobby. Alright. That's just me. You know what I mean? But you see now, I gotta be arsed with any of that shit, mate. It's like, what do you want from me? Right? Why do you, nearly every interaction now, even my poor mate Glenn, mate, they were ringing me, and I'm literally like, I might just watch it go to answering phone. I said, no, I ring him, I'll see what the fuck he wants. And that's basically it. And the thing is, all I gotta say is, nobody wanted to listen to my hell, and everybody left me on my terms. I'm sorry that you're now walking in my shoes.
Well done, Eivor. I expected nothing less.
But as you are walking my shoes, good luck on the path, because it was not a fucking easy journey, mate.
What do you want to do?
What have you got for me?
It wasn't. It's like one of the hardest tasks I've ever done. To do it. Do it alone. Really was.
Nothing to your like?
But eventually,
What
I
can
ain't
we
gonna
do for
lie,
the
I got a
witness?
lot of help and support from places I was made to go when I was told to go, and it left me here. Other than that, I don't know, mate. New. Dude fucking new.
That's all for now? How can I
Uh,
help?
I don't even know how I got here
What do
eventually.
you have?
Alright, so that did not. The worst bit is that
So
everybody
it
looks
begins.
down upon me.
Good luck, Evar.
The doing as I was fucking told. The worst bit about it. I had to change my own ideology because I look at the motherfucking world. Yeah. To make sense and find a reason to live. Basically, it's just stupid, mate. It really is stupid. We're all fighting over fucking next to nothing all the fucking time, mate, for no reason. So, yeah. Like, it's kind of... Nobody ever came to save me. I can tell you that. And when the woman leaves, the man's on his own. The man gets no help. He gets no support. He gets no aid. The only fucking person he gets aid off is his drug dealer. And he ain't even giving two shits. He just wants his money. You know. But that's the only guy he's got, mate. Other than upon that, he's kind of just screwed, mate.
Hey, wait. You're done for.
And personally, as a man, there's like two options for you. Number one, chop your dick off. You might get more help in court. Actually, you might even get awarded your child, to be honest. You know what I mean? That's how I started to feel, to be honest. Like, if I chop my dick off, do you think I'll be able to get to see my kid? Alright, just... I identify as a lady, shouldn't I get the lady rights as well? Therefore, I carried the child in my womb as well. Hi, Malay. I loved Little Britain. We need it back. Right. And I don't understand everyone's problems, mate. See, insults to me don't really bother me.
Magnifique.
Insults are just insults,
If you
mate.
want
What
to
do you
do
want me to
more,
do? Cry about it?
I'll be here.
Alright, because if you did, I'm sorry. Right, because that shit's not happening.
What do you want to do?
Show me what is available.
That you can't cry about stuff when you've lost much more.
So it begins.
It
Good luck,
becomes
Evar.
physically impossible, to be honest, if you want my opinion. It really does. Not even like trying to be a dick or it, but the problem is and people have been through too much, it's just kind of... You get used to it, you really do. Like, it don't even surprise you anymore, you're just like, nah. I don't care. And walk away. Like, because that's the only thing you can do. Otherwise, your ass going in jail for someone else's dumbass fucking mistake. Like people with Karens. What's the point of arguing with a Karen, mate? Just walk the fuck away from her. It will hurt her more. And plus, she probably will need the exercise as she tries chasing you down. So you're doing the world a favour. Because most Karens I've seen, you're fucking overweight. And trust me, I'm not picking on you because you're overweight. I'm actually worried about your health. right? That cannot be good. When I see a skinny person that looks like he needs food, I'm also telling him the same, mate. Like, look, that's not good for your health. You know, when I'm drinking too much, I even told myself that it's not good for your health. Like, don't you want to kill yourself? Haha, you do. More beer. Let's go. Right, you see? But there's a conscience that's kind of there, but it's out loud the majority of the time. Like, I'm literally a 1 or 2 person, mate, that I need this process. Without this process of me doing this bullshit, I can't deal with people. Like, and this is my outlet of majority of the bullshit that runs through my head on a day-to-day basis, where I have to try and pick my thoughts from someone else's thoughts. I don't know. The problem is that I don't even think. That one's even worse. Like, because then I'm sat there questioning myself, like, why am I thinking? I don't usually have this ability. Decking your horse, mate. I don't want it, but it's in my way, so. Yep, fine. Got a problem with that? Right. And this is my therapy that I'm moving on to. I'm done with fucking. So much anger built up in me that I just, nah, I'm done with it. Right. Done. The problem is people kick shit at you. I do that anyway. All you're going to do is save me a job. I mean, actually, the worst thing you could do is say, I'm not going to beat you up. Because then I'm probably going to do that when I get home. Right? I'm not joking. I'm laughing about it, but I'm done crying. I didn't anyway. I just got frustrated and fucking beat the shit out of myself. See, that's why I don't do that. Because you see, when you're so used to you want something to cry for and all this, if tears come down and yeah, you used to actually get disciplined. If you didn't, you got something to actually cry for. You kind of give yourself something to cry for, so that it gives you a reason. So, like, I think my brain processes, you know, if you punch yourself in your face, you've just been punched in the face. Like, sounds like a reason to cry. You know what? That does sound like a reason. So, my brain goes through that sort of process. And see, I just kind of done trying to actually deal with it. I'm aware of it. That's all I've gone. I've just gone for acknowledgement, and then trying to deal with it the best I can. But without acknowledgement, I don't really have much left, because I don't actually receive any help. And due to the fact of never really receiving help that much as a child or at any point other than reading, I don't really know how to actually accept help anymore. Right.
Stand and fight,
And also, when I did go for professional help, I didn't receive that there. I just kind of got left in limbo and got told that I could have 1,054 different motherfucking drugs that I didn't want in the first place, so I told them to pretty much shove them up their arse. I ain't gonna lie, it seems pretty pointless. Fucking annoying piece of shit. Fucking horse. Sorry, horse, but I've had enough now, mate. It's a game. Why are you still alive, man? Like, how? Are you so ridiculously, like, strong? Fuck off. You're nothing at all. You're nothing even special.
Can't outrun me!
I'm not trying to outrun you. I'm trying to kill you. Do me a favour. fucking die. Jesus. Oh yeah, that's me. So everyone keeps telling me. I mean, all it is them basically mocking and me not giving a shit. Alright. It doesn't bother me. You know, if you think that bothers me, you should have heard what my parents used to call me. Like, you know. I think that's why us kids were tone deaf to actual, like, bullying most of the time when we were kids, mate. Like, bullying really wasn't an actual thing for us. I mean, we had bullying, but, you know, not really, to be honest. Not as we noticed.
Wait a minute. You are mine.
Like, it more like just a fucking fight, really. That's really all that happened, mate. People got in fights, they dealt with the situation, and they moved on, really. And then eventually it got to organised crime where, you know, people are like trying to jump people and stuff like that for no reason whatsoever other than, I mean, low tolerance, mate. I guess, well, high tolerance that causes more need for the substance. Actually, it is more the proper word. You know, basically alcohol and drugs, mate. You know, listening to someone older than them telling them some bad advice, and then going, "Oh, it sounds like a really good idea," and then following along with it like a stupid idiot, or because you could have made a bit of money. And you see, this is the problem, mate. Like, because if you got young kids willing to go out there and try and do that to get a bit of money at a young age, why do you think we've got so many underage fucking teenagers pregnant? Because the weirdos are taking advantage of a fucked up system that allows it. That's why. And they're literally 9 times out of 10, mate. Right? You know, if your kids go to a school and they're allowed out at dinner time, yeah. You want my advice, mate? Go and see what weirdo is lurking around that school, mate. Right, waiting for them schoolgirls to come out. And trust me, we're all at school. Because that weirdo at the time when I was at school, he went and brought me my cigarettes. Not for me, though. But, I mean, to be honest, it was strange that I had an 18-year-old going out with a 14-year-old. Right, that was my personal opinion, but hey-ho. I don't give a fuck about his name, I just called him a weirdo. Fuck going out with a 14-year-old. 18, bro. Come on. You left school, didn't you?
Stop! Bonjour, Saint-Denis! What the hell? Stay strong! Mad!
Alright.
Can't outrun me! I will piss on your corpse!
And every time I went back to school was my little brother was being picked on, actually. Went and picked him up. Right, unless I'm a teacher or dropping my kids off, or kid actually, but I don't get to see them. But I do have to. But see what I mean? Everything's just fucking complicated, and this is what my mind goes through all the time, mate. And then when you tell people, like, "Oh, I feel so bad for you," I've done that for 12 years, mate. Don't worry, it'll probably continue. I live in a repetitive loop, so.
Good work. Let me know if you're looking for
I mean,
more
if you want to, I will quite happily give you my shoes, and you know, I'll let you experience it through a dream, if you like, because you know I can do that.
So, what will it be?
What do you have?
But no malicious intent, just for understanding
So
purposes.
it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing this shit. Shit for a start. Just going out in stupid ass areas just to murk some motherfucker. That's all I'm doing. That is. Getting it to level 3. Dog actually looks wet. Not what I wanted. Fuck you, man. Why can't I call a ship at a motherfucking dock? Eh? You don't make sense. Where else am I fucking calling it? Ah, fuck off. What do you mean I can't call? I don't understand. I need therapy. I don't even know where my fucking belt is either. I'm always losing that thing.
Yeah!
Got it.
We're off.
I can't follow the river.
Sail out!
Oh.
Sing, my ravens.
But trust me, humanity can be so much better than what it is.
We can continue later.
Sweat flow.
It just chooses opposite. The main thing that we need to be doing is organising. We need a lot of organising, I ain't gonna lie. I need to organise. I'm tired of my ass. Instead I'm on here whinging like a bitch. So I can replenish myself. And then I'll try and tidy up and probably get distracted by butterflies. That's what it's beginning to feel like. Oh, what's that? It's nothing that you shouldn't be doing. Yeah. I don't really on because I haven't actually streamed for a while. Yeah, and I kind of want to get this bit done. So that when I come back, we can go back to England. And continue with the rest of the crap though. Sunday. There's bored of multiplayer games. Can't be arsed with. And I can't be asked to try and build a team for the games either, because that's just boring. I never needed a team in the first place. Alright, because go back to my old Call of Duties, majority of the last thing was like the high all the time. I just think games in multiplayer are adjusted for dopamine, and it's now fake. As fuck. Like, just fake. Not my honest opinion with multiplayer games now, I just think they're fake. And I think we've got too much of participation trophy bullshit going on. Right. Especially when I know for a fact that I could invite my mate Glenn to a game of Apex, and it would be the most easiest lobby I've ever been in. Yeah. The problem is my mate Glenn's on his main account, he just don't play Apex. So it's not as in even if I'd be a legit smurf, I would just know playing with him and the system matchmaking would now allow me to go in much more easier lobbies. Right? I know that. But you see, because I'm not a sad little prick, I don't do that. And unfortunately, I'm not gonna lie, if Glenn was in my lobby, he wouldn't survive a second. He would just be dead all the time. Because I struggle in my lobbies constantly And it's why I can't be asked to play the game anymore. Because Apex is boring. Yeah? When I have to go into a firing range for half an hour to practice nowadays, to be able to do good and actually hit shots, yeah? Just so I can play one game of multiplayer that's going to last for about 30 seconds.
Set the mast up.
Probably the only thing I've done is picked a weapon.
Run up the stairs.
You know what I mean? But well, that shit's boring, though. Well, I can't be asked with that anymore. Well, I can't be asked with system matchmaking. It's killed games. You should really. Why are you taking me all the way over here? It does not make sense.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm beaching this and I'm going on foot. Fucking useless twats. And yeah, focus. Humanity just needs to learn to take accountability. But actually, it needs to drop anger first. Then it needs to learn to take accountability. See, the reason why you need to drop anger first, because when you start taking accountability, you're going to start recognizing yourself a lot. Now, this hurts. And this causes a lot of internal anger and frustration. Because now you are taking accountability for one's actions. Yeah? See, I was always taught as a child, mate, that actions have consequences. Yeah? And 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna lie, I was getting my ass slapped. Or I was grounded, or some bullshit. Right? So I learned to take accountability. And that teaching prevented me from doing a lot of things. Right, number 1, I will imprison myself before someone has to do it for me. To prevent harm to others, because number 1, they don't deserve it. Number 2, it's not their fault. And even if they wanted to stand and rate and shout at me, I still would not give a fuck. Because I'm past that. Now, if you throw a punch at me, I'm going to react to it. Right? However I react is one to another, I'm not going to lie. Even I don't know how I'm going to react. It's just something's going to happen, and I'll move on. Right? And I don't mean that it's going to turn out in my favour at all. Something's more likely going to happen, and I'll move on after. Right? Just so people understand. I mean, I could full on get my ass kicked, but I'm still going to move on. Because it's all I've ever known. I don't hold anybody to anything. I don't hold anybody to an obligation. All I ask for is... But to be honest, mate, I'm not going to lie. I want my friendships, not my relationships. Just without the sex. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I've already got that friend value. I won't be one of them motherfucking idiots like I was when I was a kid that got into a relationship, got her pregnant, and we didn't even get past the baby stages of the motherfucking relationship before we ended up going into adulthood. Problem is we were still kids and had no stability either. So, yeah, there was that. And a load of BS. Like, mine and her relationship was never going to survive. You know, now I sit back and look at it. Like, it had way too much pressure. And way too many burdens.
Pierre, don't forget,
it was only going to suffocate itself. And it kind of did.
Magnifique. If you want to do more, I'll be here.
I'm surprised to see that cat still here.
It will not leave, and it takes up space. It does not help that Dero and Enna find amusement in how attached it is to me.
Your little band of rebels is growing.
Funny. But truthfully, they grow stronger with each victory, as does their confidence. They are bolstered by our victories, and it's easier to convince new recruits to join.
Soon this hideout will not hold them all.
We will face that when the time comes. For now, we fight. What do you want to do?
I don't know, I thought you had something fancy and
Time
shit
we
to say
made
to me.
improvements.
Oh shit. I've got level 2 stuff now. I didn't even get the first stuff. Fuck you. Level 1 stuff first. Tell me what to do. Game. I didn't even know there were more levels.
That's all for now? How
Yeah,
can I
these
help?
are toss pot.
What have you got for me?
AIDS. So I bet you that's all it is. Fucking AIDS. Right, that's
Nothing
AIDS.
to your liking?
Yeah.
Well, you know where to find me when you change your mind.
Oh, alright. You're on about the task. I thought you were on about you. My bad. We're off to
Back to
England.
England?
No, it's just...
To England.
Off we go then.
What is the fucking point of that? Why do they put replayable in games like that, man? Like, who was actually staying on there and doing that for no reason? It's pointless. So putting shit in games, man. We want campaigns and a good storyline to follow.
Eivor! Are we safe?
It will be many winters before Frankish troops land on the English shore.
My spies say Paris fell.
It did. But the situation is thornier than that.
In what way?
I killed the Mad King, Charles the Fat. Odo, the Count of Paris, means to take the throne.
Is that good for us?
Time will tell. But Odo is an honorable man, and he has a kingdom to rebuild.
That is comforting.
We also have a hardy ally in Toka Sinriksdottir,
She is young.
and a quick study. She'll do right by us.
Perhaps they need not know the danger we faced.
We came home with bounty, glory, and some Frankish foods. I can ask the raiders to keep their tails to that.
They will say everything, and then some.
Afraid so. New strength comes to weathered halls. Now I can rest.
Sam, sweet dreams. You do know I'm controlling you, you're not fucking resting. So.
Eivor, back to Francia?
You ain't better now. Fuck off.
I think I'll stay for a while longer.
Yeah.
Fine with me.
Well, I can't give a shit. Bitch. Alright. I ain't gonna lie, I'd fair NPCs than people. They don't take things to heart. Alright, what are these, mate? It's really not what you're saying, it's just how you say it. The fuck is this? Why? A group of rebels outpost. Return back to... Why? Prick stick. Apparently I need to go
Back
to
to
France.
Francia.
Yeah, you
To
wanker.
Francia.
Wonderful. Off we go.
I thought you smelled quite funny and all, to be honest. Good there, boy. Looks like a Rottweiler that grew hair really badly. Dickhead.
So, what will it be?
To kick your fucking ass, mate.
Show me what is available.
This is all I've got. Is this legit all I've got to do?
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
Fuck you. Where am I going? Where am I going?
We have a mission, Eivor.
I will stay.
The fuck? Nearby? Nearby where? You sh... Well, I think it's glitched. Not my honest opinion. Let's fast travel up there, see if it can sort its ass out. Oh, you had sand. Okay. Apparently I have a mission. You dick. I mean, it's usually just on the map, mate. You tell me that took over that. Oh, let's go and do this shit because it's so fun to run back and forward to a muff. Just killing people. Rebels alive. Not when I am done. They're all gonna die. Right after I order. I'm getting a meal deal thing. It's cheap. Well, I wanted to assassinate it. No, you're dead. Oh, I'm kidding me, you.
You good.
It's in a lot. Yep. Get over there. I missed. I missed again. Well, I mean, I got him, but not what I wanted. Dickhead, run. You're in my way, pricko. Thank you.
Thank you, Eivor. You really called it perfectly.
Yeah, whatever she said. Problem is, I only get one anyway, so I might as well just do the nearby ones and keep doing this crap over and over again. But we need intelligent people to start ruling the world. Stop with the fucking fame and celebrity bullshit, mate.
Good work.
Right.
Let
I'm
me
not
know
saying
if
I'm
you're looking
intelligent
for
enough
more
to
to
run
do.
it, but fuck me, I could throw you a few ideas. Personally, I say we protect the kids, mate. We'll have a better future. Because no broken kids in the world means eventually there'll be no broken people left. And upon that, they can do better.
What do you want to do?
Now, I want to punch you in the face, but I'm not allowed, so...
What have you got for me?
Nothing to your liking? Well, you know where to find
Especially
me
your
when you
face,
change your
mate.
mind.
Fucking not liking that at all.
What can we do for the rebels?
Punch you in the face. Just everything, mate. Punch him in the face. Just need to put that Limp
That's
Biscuit
all
on
for
today,
now?
mate.
So,
That's one
what
of
will it
those
be?
days you don't want to wait. Everybody fucks.
What do you
Everybody
have?
sucks. And that's my attitude, man.
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
And stop worrying about what people have got. I don't. That's why I don't like get jealous. I don't look at someone and go, oh, look what they've got. Right. Well, unless it's a motorbike. I'm sorry. I love motorbikes. Right. But a motorbike, I'd be like, wow, I want one. Right. But no interest in trying to take you on. Right. Yeah, I got an eye bugger and it's really doing my head. Because I can't get it. Or, no matter. It's probably a fucking, what's it called? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I usually get like some gunky shit in my eye anyway. It's wet forceps got me when I was a kid, so I've been doing this since I was a kid. It's like an eye bogey, mate. But obviously, when you start blinking, it starts going into the side of your eye. And I ain't gonna lie, I probably shouldn't remove it, but I do. It's annoying. It's like super clip. And you see, that's the thing in life, mate. If something's annoying, remove it. Don't talk to it. Don't interact with it. Just go away. And trust me, it will get booked. Alright? And if you don't believe me, because you'd be sat there, yeah, well, obviously you ain't got kids. Excuse me. Why did you stop going to mummy and daddy all the time and start figuring out how to do stuff? Right, I'm pretty sure they ignored you eventually. They had enough every 5 seconds. Alright. Well, yeah. Welcome.
Hey, wait. God damn you!
And that's pretty much what happened. But also, there's multiple things that can happen with that as well. Right. You ignore them, they just generally stop talking to you. But most people's issues are literally caused through lack of effort. And trust me, I know this.
Noticed?
Do you want to know why I know that? Because if I had effort, my house would be tidy. But the problem is there's no motivation. And I really don't see the need, if that makes sense. I just don't see the need in tidying all the time. Although now I do. Because there's a load of pots and they need washing. Like majorly bad. And I need to go and clean some clothes and all. Which is why I'm going to be coming off. And I'm ordering food. Because I'm going to go on a clean spree. And then when my food gets here, I'm going to sit down. And then I'm on jacket tails. Because I need to get everything clean within my property. But I knew if I didn't do something productive, I wouldn't continue doing something productive. So that's why I came on here. I get to do something I actually enjoy doing. And then everything is going to be productive after. So, you know, it's going to be literally clothes bang straight in washing machine. Fucking wash all my pots. Chuck everything in the bin, empty the bins, clean my dog shit up, come in, hoover her up, and then cuddle my dog.
Well done, Eivor. I expected nothing less.
Okay, so we did that. Easy target. We got an achievement. I have no idea what it says.
How can I help?
What have you got for me?
Don't mind. I mean, these do give me more coins, but, like, it's only 50. Like, it really makes no difference.
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
Nearby, he says. Fucking lying bastard. And that's my plan. But like, well, due to my situation, like, I ain't lying, like, pretty much I'd have to like rely on the woman to be the man. And honestly, I kind of like, I feel like a single mother with no child, to be honest. I got my outfits there. He's looking at me. He is my child. That's what it feels like. Nothing to do, just a deranged mind that can't trap or dedicate really to much anymore. Just commitment's gone. Because this loyalty was never shown to anywhere. Really. Like, and that's one thing I look for. Like, I don't give a shit what you've got, man, honestly. Right, no offense, but objects do not make a man. Okay? Right, because if I remove everything that you've got, owned, and that, what am I left with? You know, for me, I know how to survive, I'm used to it. I'm used to being on my own, I'm used to doing stuff on my own, I'm used to doing what I need to survive. Other than that, I'm perfectly fine. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm hungry, and I had no money when I was younger, I would literally just walk into Tesco and pick up a meal deal and fuck off. Right? But that was all I'm taking. It's all I need. I need a sandwich, I'm hungry, and a pack of crisps and a drink. Right? And then I'm off. Right. Because there is really no need for me to take any more. Because, there'd be no point in taking anything else, because, I mean, well, what was I going to do without being able to make a fire or something? Nothing. So, the meal deal was perfect. I ain't gonna lie though, the cooked food was like accessible. I've run out with chicken. That was another thing that I used to do when I was younger and older. I would just go and buy a chicken, especially when they were on offer. Because in Tesco, they were great, they was. They'd have fucking, basically, at night time, you know, when they're closing the warm food. You get chicken for like £1, mate. Plus other stuff. A full fucking chicken for £1, cooked. Come back home, mate. Strip it all down, mate. Put some on side so it can cool down and go in the fridge later for later on. While putting a bit for my dog, you know, for the bits I don't really like that much. So I'm not really too fond on the skin. But, you know, putting all that in his food and that, letting him have all decent bits, make sure bones obviously removed. And, yeah. Make a meal for me, you know. Tinned veg, easy. They're only like 80p. And plus they last, so. And taters are never really usually that expensive. And for a dinner, all you need really is chicken, mash and veg. Fucking gravy. Alright. Because if you're not having gravy with that sort of dinner, mate. Unless you got cheesy mash, then I could probably understand. Or beans. I've got beans with it. But then you just do bangers and mash. That was something else I used to live off. You know. Like, a bag of taters made me quite a lot of meals.
Magnifique. If you want to do more, I'll be here.
And that's pretty much what I did. I would buy some cheap-ass pizzas as well. And there was cheap-ass pizzas, mate. But, you know, food's food, mate. 10-inch pizza for 79p. Cheese and pepperoni. Yeah. I like that. Don't get me wrong. It's kind of like eating cardboard. But food, mate.
That's all for now. How can I help?
Show me what is available.
And I only had to survive a fortnight. And I used to buy the Tesco fucking cheap crisps and all. And bread, freeze it. Still do that, actually. Still freeze bread. Although the bread that I've got is probably out of date, and this is why I need to sort things and start getting my ass into gear and getting productive again, instead of just
So it
wasting my time.
Good luck, Evar.
Kind of gone from lingering at fucking Ginger's all the time to lingering in the pub now. Problem is, I don't have the money for it. That's one. I mean, I would. If I could learn to calm my ass down, but the joys of being my part of my generation is, we drank everything before we got home, because otherwise the local pisshead was going to find it the next day. And 9 times out of 10, we actually used to give him a beer anyway. Like. But trust me, like, he found anything, right? So we used to drink everything anyway. And plus the wardens were always dancing around the park anyway, so we got very quick at having a can of beer to not having a can of beer because we've just downed it. And yes, if you was the one with a bottle of whiskey, everybody hated you, but you had to down it, because it was just going to get wasted. So, I learned a very high tolerance of alcohol from when I was younger anyway. And I'm Irish, so, you know, I don't think it bothers me. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I stumble around and shit like that, but compared to many other people I watch that are bladdered, like, I am not actually that bad. and mine takes me a lot to get there. Like, to the point where my mates don't try and keep up with me. They hate the idea, even the Maitland would vouch for that. But there is nights where it's like, yeah, I'll keep up with you, but when I've had enough, I've had enough. Well, for me, I'll just probably continue because I'm a dickhead. Like, once I start something, I don't seem to be able to stop, is the issue. Which today I'm actually quite proud of myself, but it's more because Andy invited me to the pub. No offence, I didn't want to go, but I did. Like, I enjoyed my time there, I just didn't want to be there. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. And it's pretty much like, kind of my whole life now, really. I seem to be here, but I don't want to be here. I'm just now enjoying my time. I'm not stressing, I'm not dealing with it, I don't care. Right, war is stupid, and it's what humanity puts on each other over something. You shouldn't really be fighting over.
Hey! Bleed!
Food is one thing we shouldn't be fighting over, I'll tell you that now. That should, technically, be given, but, you know, like we've got now, rationed. The problem is we don't use our money for the rations that we should do. So, like, alcohol. Like, if I want a bottle of alcohol, and it costs £20, and I've only got 10, well, you see, I haven't got enough. So, fuck me, I put my shoe on, and the knot just scraped all the way. Fucking yeah, mate, it felt like a skateboard, man. Jesus Christ, that hurt. You son of a bitch, right out the bone. At least with a skateboard, I've got the nice cushion. Fucking awesome. I really want to punch someone right now. I really do. See, that's another thing I'm trying to stop doing. Because it's not good for my knuckles. And if I want to be a gamer and play games for people, yeah, I'd probably suggest that I look after them. Right. I'm not bothered about going outside my house or any of that crap. It's fucking, it's just not really too bothered about interacting with people.
For more to do.
Like, it's kind of like,
what do you want to do?
You do you, I do me. I love you to bits.
What do you have?
Sorry, but bye-bye.
So begin. Good luck,
And that's pretty much the motto. You know, I mean, technically I'm still here. I just play games and do my own shit now. Which was the same place you left me, kind of. So, sorry. It's kind of my opinion. You know what I mean? Right. You all left me and I just got on with my own life, but, you know, now you want to come back in my life, I'm supposed to what? Jump for joy? Like, what the fuck do you want from me? Right. And I don't mind it on the other end of the foot either. You know what I mean? Like, what, you've been out my life for this long and you're just going to jump back to join life? Right. You can't go from one level of a friendship to next to nothing and then expect to have that same relationship all the time. Like, it's not going to work. See, now true friendships will outstand everything. This is where you learn that you're fucking man, you've got shit to do, man. But just because you've suddenly become free and available doesn't mean that the person that's always been free and available should really give a shit. That's just not fair.
God is with us!
It's
Honey!
really not.
I can run all day!
Well, like I said, mate, if I had misses and kids, one, I wouldn't be able to do this as much. Depending on what responsibilities I'm going to have in the house. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I love dogs, mate. So for me, being alive, mate, I need a dog, mate, sort of thing. But I'm done with living just that area. But I ain't settling down with the first fucking thing that takes interest. I'll tell you that. Because I'm not even shagging that, mate. Sorry, not interested. Number one, I'll be a useless one-night stand, sweetheart. Right, because I have not interacted with a woman in that manner or frame in such a long time that probably when my Jap's eye actually sees the vagina, I'd probably already be done. I mean, in hindsight, I'm basically a virgin again that wanks off. That's about it, mate. That's what I am. Because I don't want to deal with any of that shit. And I know what sticking my dick in that minge is going to do, mate. I have a possible chance of another rerun of Jess. Fuck that. Fuck that right off. That's what I say. I would rather remain a miserable wanker than deal with that shit again.
Well done, Eivor. I expected nothing less. How can I help?
What can we do for the rebels?
And the worst bit is you women think you have it so bad when you break up. Yeah, you really do. I mean, the first thing you do in majority of the time after a breakup, women, is you jumping on another man's dick. If it's not the best friend. Because some of you women are calculated, cruel, and so manipulated that this person gets left on his home from your actions.
That's all for now.
Unfortunately
So what
for
will it
me,
be?
because Jess failed to
What have you
protect,
got for me?
I was made to go to court that turned around and went, you either get your shit diagnosed,
So it
or
begins. Good
you're not
luck,
seeing your
Eivor.
kid. I mean, in a way, it kind of worked out, mate, because, you know, they could have also used another one, like, you know, if you don't take your meds, then you're not seeing your kid, because, well, I don't see him, so fuck you. Right? Fuck you. It's not me that needs meds. I don't have a problem with me, it's everyone else. I get that I'm opinionated, and I actually like my opinions 9 times out of 10 when I get to hear them. Right? And some of them I think, you really said that, but you did. You did. You know, you're talking to yourself. We're not just talking then. We're having a full-blown fucking dialogue conversation with each other here, mate. I mean, honestly. You've got used to it. You've done this since you was 4 years of age. Oh, yeah, you never had anyone, did you? No. Oh. Prick. See? And you go through shit like this. And the analysing process is motherfucking annoying. I mean, there was a point in my life as a child I just said stuff and honestly didn't give a fuck. I mean, poor Debbie, bless her, in a wheelchair. I put shit in her hand, but she did ask for it. It makes me chuckle because my mum laughs. How are we? I was only a kid, mate. We've picked some shit on Debbie's account. He's done that on purpose. Was looking at me like, yeah, the little bastard probably has it. Well, Debbie's in a wheelchair throwing up with shit in her hand in the middle of the pub. And my mum's just looking like, I mean, you did ask for it. You told him about 5 times to give it to you. So yeah, I mean, I'd probably just save myself actually. 'Cause I can imagine if my son were me, he'd be a little bastard, and he'd do stuff like that. You know, if he actually did that to me, just put shit in my hand and just look at him like, ah, that's karma. I bet Debbie's laughing at me. That's exactly what she'd be doing. She'd be laughing at me. Right. And I'd just rather remember good times instead of chance making any bad ones. I'm trying to get better at communicating with people, but the problem is, I don't care. And because I don't care anymore, well, you see, that allows me to have no empathy towards you. Usually, what allows me to be so communicative with people is I can empathize and sympathize with the person that I'm probably communicating to. And it allows me and my disorder to be able to go off that.
What have we here?
What then? Like dead bodies, that looks good. And that is generally what actually helps. Right. Mainly because, I ain't gonna lie, a person really only shows his true colours in pain. Right. And it's not physical pain that does it, it's the emotional one. Right. And if that emotional side causes anger, you'll find that this guy is doing one or two things. Number one, he's probably being the big man of the show and throwing his hands, throwing a tantrum, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Yeah, mostly the alpha male bullshit. Or they're a Sigma and they will just slip away and deal with it because it's easier to hurt yourself than others, to be honest. But it's different on how most people. See, most people think, and don't get me wrong, like, way millennial, I was around the emo stage. You know, the scene kid. I was a scene kid. That's what I was. And then unfortunately I became a depressed kid. And yeah, moved on. And yes, there was girls that was generally just cutting their wrists because their friends was doing it, but not understanding why their friends are actually doing it. Because their friend is suffering with a lot of issues and problems, but because, you know, they're doing it, they wanted to play along. Yeah, there was that. But then there was also a lot of girls that went through hell. Really. I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
Hold there.
The thing is how I interact with people now is legitimately how I interacted with people at school. Yeah. Our friends think it's probably an insult that we've not changed at all. Right, for me, I didn't feel like I needed to. The only thing that ever made me feel like I need to is I got told I needed to do a load of shit, and I couldn't understand why I needed to do that load of shit, because majority of the stuff that we actually do is a fucking waste of time for the human race. Right? Like that. Right? I had no reason, right, for my job. My job is just motherfucking pointless. The most pointlessest thing in the world. Which to me made no sense.
Sweet victory will be mine!
Why it needed to do it. Because it was just pointless. Right, I just literally stood there and put stuff in a sack, but had to make sure the area code was right. for that sack to get put into a machine when it got sent off, and just shit that we just put in the bin. It's pointless. We print money off another pointless ass motherfucking thing in general. Right? Don't get me wrong. I actually prefer money because, you know, otherwise there's going to be a lot of people sucking dick for the drugs. See, that's another thing we need to sort out as well. We need to sort the drug issue out, but we need to do it a different way. Instead of a more fucking drug war, why don't we actually start making the actual product and, unfortunately, let nature take its course? If the person wants to get off it and the person is willing to sort themselves, they will do. But the problem is without healing the pain within inside that forces them to do it, they are not. That's it. Yeah. Most people do not do drugs because they are happy and that they enjoy it. Most of them, and myself, do it to run away from ourselves. Right? Most people are doing it to disconnect. And unfortunately, I'm not going to lie, it gets worse. And the level of needing to disconnect comes down to the individual. See, I don't really like anything really heavier than weed and alcohol now. As a kid, I did
Good
enjoy
work.
a bit of the powder,
Let me know if you're looking for more to do.
I ain't gonna lie, my disorder keeps me awake anyway. I didn't need
What
it.
do you want to do?
I really didn't.
Show me what is available.
Right. I mean, I drink energy drinks to go to bed.
So it
Did.
begins.
I tried to come off that.
Good luck,
That's probably why
everyone.
I told Patrick. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, realising how much I drank, how much I can drink in beer, it reminds me how much energy drinks I actually used to drink. And the thing is if you don't know me, I've already been through alcoholism when I was younger. Right? Mainly because I lived with mummy at the time, before I went through the whole in drama, because I was working, I was okay to stay there. I was living with mummy anyway, and she literally just asked for £40, so I gave her the £40 she asked for. As time went on, she did ask for more, but I got why. My mum literally taught me to budget my money, and I didn't grumble, because I was wasting it in a pub on a bandit, because no one wanted to play pool. Crazy bastards. Right. An old man, Ray, bless him, at local inn, when he got old, obviously, he couldn't play anymore, bless him, and he was the main one that used to play pool with me in the pub. So I actually got quite good at it when I can be asked to play. But obviously, you know, I was a kid, mate, and he was an old man then, bless him. And that's what he said.
Hello.
I'm an old man, but I'll play with you. You knew my mum was there. And taught my mum how to play as well. Yeah. Mum taught herself, but he helped with the improvements. And my mum in a prom, I ain't gonna lie, mate, damn good player. Just kick my ass. She used to cheat though, she would come around fucking hard on bang. So you'd be literally like left there, mate, with being able to move a ball because you couldn't take a shot. And as soon as she lined her last one up, pretty much that was game over. Yep, I'm trying to remember my life. Not too long, really. Too much chaos going on in my head. So I've been going up pub and playing pool, to be honest. Game focus again. Because that's my issue, I've lost all focus. The problem is, I look at my house now compared to a long time ago. My house was tidy, no fucking parts, no this, no that, always spotless. And now, I look at it as a mess and think I have to do stuff. And just leave the fuck. Like, legit, just leave it. And I don't understand how I got here. Because I can acknowledge it. I can see it. And it winds me up and it irritates me and makes me want to burn down the house so I don't have to do it. So I'll look at it anyway. Instead of cleaning it. You see, that's chaos. That's destructive. And I hate washing pots anyway. I'm going to see if you can get like a little dishwasher. I'm going to save up for 7 years so I can not afford it because there's different brands now. Because I'm more fucking lazy bastard, right, when it comes to washing. Problem is most of my life with meals, one would cook, one would clean. It was always the deal. So I went up to my mum and started to cook me. Right. So she had to wash the pots as well. And then she got with Barry, and Barry washed the pots. And me and would cook. But Barry didn't give a shit. I used to dry the pots though. Right, he got rid of them, put them away. I hated washing. And then Barry brought a dishwasher.
Magnifique. If you want to do more, I'll be here.
I don't, mate, but, you know, I know if I fuck off, mate, you're gonna be like, oh, bidee, 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 bidee. And then I'll have to come back here to do this fucking bullshit. I don't really understand why I'm actually doing it, but the mission's there, so I kind of want it off the logboard. That'd be nice.
That's all for now? What do you want to do?
Punch you in the face.
What do you have?
So you can't say that to people. Although my brain does.
So it begins. Good luck,
I think I've done really well with people, man. I've been at the pub, I've not been horrible to people, I've been nice, I've been respectful. You know, I think done any harm to anyone, I'm doing good. I've had 2 people try and push my patience, not interested. Well, that's quite a while back, that, isn't it? Like, one person's whinging me. He asked me, I had a long fucking caravan. He called me Grim Reaper, and he's like, oh, how long have I got? And I looked at him and said, 30 years. And the man, like, he looked at me as if life were flashing through his fucking eyes, mate. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm joking, man. He did ask. It's like, he calculated his whole life and everything, bless him. The problem is that I don't even know if he actually genuinely believes it, like. He got a bit touchy with me once, started poking and that. He didn't bother me. And then someone else poked me straight in the chest and bent his finger back, and yeah, that was his problem. He got asked, like, where's your weight vest? Like, I've already wore it for an hour today. Right. I don't wear it all the time, and it's like, I don't blame you with that weight, to be honest. Like, because it's not a lot, it's like 2 to 3 stone of a weight vest that I carry around.
Die! I will piss on your corpse!
I used to go back to my exercises, my routines. Well, no routine, but at least my exercises. I don't have a routine. So what I kind of do is I wake up. I do. Why is this happening? I wake up and I pretty much follow a routine from there. but that doesn't really always stay, and then it gets destructed, and once destructed, there's pretty much no going back for a long time. Then I argue with myself for ages and tell myself I need to do all this stuff again. Until I get wind up, and then my brain just goes, you know what, Ben, if you don't want to shut the fuck up, we'll just do it. That's the whole point, that the pots are still there, dickhead. See? Welcome. Try dealing with that. Out of my fucking time, mate. It's annoying. Problem is I don't know what to do with it. Mate, if it just probably all went quiet, or so, I won't even know what to do, mate. I don't even remember the last time my brain was in not so overactive. Like, that was 5. To be honest. It was 5. That was last time. It was lovely. My brain got really overactive when I was 5. I'll tell you why. Because I fell asleep in a double bed. Yep, I had my mum's old double bed. We didn't really get out fancy. We got hand-me-downs, and I don't care, it was comfy. We got a new mattress, but the bed frame was my mum's. You know. But it was what it was, and, you know, back then, I was a kid. I did not give a fuck what I was sleeping on, as long as I were asleep somewhere, you know what I mean? And, yeah. Oh, I went to sleep in my bed, anyway, double bed. And then I woke up in the cot, and I had a dummy, which was weird, because I did not go to sleep with one. But I woke up in a cot. And my wardrobe that was right in front of me, I had an old wooden wardrobe, was still there, and I was in front of it. And the wardrobe caught a light where my head was, where I dropped the dummy, and it bit. And I woke up, and the next morning, because I went back to sleep, I was not a fearful baby. Went back to sleep, and the next morning, I had blisters on my hand, and there were scorch marks. And then, after that, I actually started setting a lot of fires in the house.
Well done, Eivor. I expected nothing less.
Weird ass dream. And then another dream. Weird for me, I ain't gonna lie. These are about the most weirdest dreams. I have more weirder dreams, but these are the ones that stand out for me. Well, my grandma was dying anyway, so if you know about white benches, it'll make more sense to you. And basically, I was asleep in my bed. Anyway, I had a bunk bed, and I was in a box room, so I built my bed on the box and, you know, put the mattress on top of it. Yeah, the light came on. It was doing my head because it came on. I'm in bed.
So, what will it be?
There's a lock on my bedroom door, so no one's actually got in without me. You know what I mean? So no one switched that light on, and it was in my head. So I was just tapping it. Like, why is that on? I had to get out of bed. I'm still in the dream. That's the thing. I'm still literally in the dream. Got out of bed, switched the light off, and it didn't work. So I switched it back on, and it's still on, obviously. So I switched it a few times, it didn't do it. So I was like, you know what? I just took the fucking bulb out. And when I took the bulb out, this fucking white lady, mate, screamed straight in my face. I dropped the bulb, woke up, banged my head, and the next morning, yeah, because I wasn't far from the roof. Next morning, fucking bulb's on the floor, smashed. Right, and then my grandma actually passed along, like, not long after, and my dad rang me and told me to come home. I already knew my grandma died, and I know it sounds horrible, but I didn't feel bad. She was suffering with like Alzheimer's and many other things, but so I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel good, but you know, I already knew and I already accepted it.
Good luck, Eivor.
Sort of thing. And then obviously as I got older, I started doing research into bits and bobs. I put 2 and 2 together. Like, So, but yeah, a white banshee is supposed to be a woman that comes to warn you that a loved one, dear, is going to pass on. Well, that's what I researched. I'm dyslexic, so I don't believe everything. I probably got like something else in there, I don't know. So, do your own research, mate. Don't rely on other people for information. Although it kind of defines, I say, because you know, I'm telling you to do research, which is really, you get my point. Just defeat the object. Yeah, they were the weirdest dreams I had, mate. Those two would stand out. Oh, one I have in every single house that I've been in, which is kind of weird, you know, because even when I was younger, before I went to QE school, I was already dreaming that I was in that school running away from dinosaurs. Don't know why. Don't know why. I don't even know why I was running, to be honest, man. Right. Absolute no idea why I was running, mate. One, I don't care about much in the first place. I can't be asked to deal with conflict. I would generally prefer to avoid conflict. But it's more through my childhood. I'm scared. I've been around it too much. I just can't be arsed with it. That's the thing. Just don't see the point in violence. We're supposed to be intelligent creatures. Shouldn't we be able to communicate to one another? And if not, settle it in a ring. So that if Oak gets out of hand, it can be solved. Right? Because personally, I don't want to fight in the first place. Right? Well, if I have to, but I don't want to. It's boring. It's a foolish act. It's just a waste of time. It doesn't even prove anything in the first place. And number one nowadays, if you get snitched on, you're good. So, it's kind of one of them. Now it's like backing pipe.
Go to hell!
You're burning,
Shoot the idiot!
I think you're already there, mate. So, and that's kind of my philosophy on everything, to be honest. I was kind of hoping to get this done and then, you know, sort of like move on. Sort of shit out. Because I'm stuck.
Keep your eyes open!
See, like, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, if I had a missus that was working, providing, obviously for us both, I'd be looking at that clock thinking, oh, she's back at da-da-da. Working out what is and what's not. And for going out, I mean, to be honest, I ain't that bothered, but I can go out. Right.
Out of luck.
And there's multiple reasons why I don't know. Number one, I'm an idiot and I drink way too much. That's the big one. And the thing is, I just have a high tolerance. That's really it. I just have a very high tolerance. And if I came out for a drink, I'm more likely going to have a drink. If I went out for games of pool, I'm probably going to have a drink, but I'm going to drink it sensibly. Right. That's basically what's gonna happen. If I've just gone for a drink, I'm probably just gonna drink until I've had enough, really. Until I've had me fill. Or I'm broke and I'm depressed because I'm an idiot and now I've just wasted everything. And because I've got nothing to, you know what I mean, I kind of end up stuck. See, this is why I tried to adopt a child, mate. Because I knew I wouldn't be very good at doing anything with any other reason. Why did you do what you do? Just a kid there. I mean, even when I tried, why? I says, well, number one, I was a dad. I don't get to see him at the moment, and I think it would be beneficial and looking for the courts, and, you know, we can do all the checks and everything. And we'll see where we go from there. If you need me to make improvements and stuff, I can do that. And yeah, I kind of looking more towards the court area. Like, everything would help. I'd get all this and get that, yeah. And if I'm okay to foster a child, why wouldn't I be okay to look after my own sort of thing? Is basically what I was trying to do. Alright. I just thought it would make me appear better in court. Personally. But that all got shut down because they asked me why, so I told them. Told them legit why. I was going through court with my son, I get to see him and that lot. And, you know, it's beneficial, it gives me something to go for, look forward to, something that needs my help, my guidance the best I can, and hopefully keep my head straight and narrow. Well, I mean, I kind of got that anyway, because I got my help, he kept my head straight and narrow, because if I go out there and can intentionally hurt someone, how am I going to be able to come back to let him out for a piss? How am I going to be able to come back to feed? How am I going to be able to, you know what I mean? All that now has just been restricted because of my stupid ass motherfucking actions. So, the way I feel, mate, like, I know when I get angry, because all the blood rushes straight to my arm as soon as I start getting annoyed. And as soon as I feel that blood pressure increasing, that's time for me to move away.
Good work.
Because I'm
Let
not
me
going
know if
to
you're
do
looking for
anything
more
that's
to
going to
do.
lead to a good situation. So I do. I mean, usually it's me throwing a tantrum, punching the shit out the wall instead of hurting anyone else. That's what I do. But
What do you have?
it's still not really nice for anyone to see or witness because, well, a lot of people do it for an intimidation tactic, where I do it as a frustration. It allows that burst of frustration to come out of me. An intimidation tactic would be me literally looking down my nose at you as I'm talking. I mean, to be honest, I probably go like, I'm gonna hurt you right now. That's probably what I'm gonna say. And if I do, right, because I've told you, my brain's locked, it's focus, it knows, I'm sorry, like, I'm not here no more. So, that one, I don't like dealing with him, that's why I left him. So I'm doing my best to still leave him, but he follows me with his temper tantrums and everything. It's kind of annoying. I'm just trying to be better than the person I was yesterday. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be better than anybody else because I couldn't care. Sadly. Right? Give me a reason to care if you're better than me at something. Right? You being better than me at something is not going to help me in a situation. I only have to concern if I'm better than you. If I can improve, where I can improve. The observation of playing against the better person does allow me to see. So I'd be grateful for the experience. Because now, that person that plays might take a whole different shot from one that I would take. Which allows me to watch, observe, learn, and attempt that shot. So for me, I go for the hardest shot on the table.
The gods
Not
here
gonna
are
lie.
vigilant.
Not having literally assassinated there, like legit right in front of you.
Follow my lead!
It's sort of like just being concerned of what you're doing.
Die, sinner!
Although, if you do like someone's company, I would say interact with that person. For me personally, I don't really like my own company, so I kind of find it odd that other people want to be around me when I don't want to be around myself. Yeah, it's like no disrespect, mate, but if I could avoid me, I wouldn't wake up. Alright. And if you actually suffer with depression, mate, you'll fucking understand what I've just said. Oh, my stomach's rumbling for multiple things, food and stuff. But I kind of want to complete this, because if I don't, I'm just going to be stuck until I get it done. I'm just going to be there like a bell end.
Magnifique. If you want to do more, I'll be here. What do you want to do?
Time we made improvements.
Learn how to put stuff down.
That's all for now? So, what will it be?
I don't know, because I
What have
just
you got
feel
for
like
me?
I'm wasting my motherfucking time here, bro. I'm not going to lie, like...
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
The problem is, you just keep giving me more shit. Oh, mate, I feel like it's a shitty-ass motherfucking... daily crap. Taking too long. It's fucking all the way over there. It's just my stomach's repairing, that's my issue. See, and that's why I always learn to keep myself a little bit of spare money, because I know what I'm like. The problem is once that's gone, I ain't got no else. Alright, for a takeaway, because if I can't do it myself, I need someone else to do it, because I know I'm not going to do it, and I know I need food, and it leads to work calculations. See, tomorrow, I'm going to order food today. I ain't going to be happy with what I've received for food. Which will force me more tomorrow to get shit clean and sort that out.
Will burn!
Right. I mean, if you want my house to finish, there ain't really that many tests that involve me looking at my hand. I mean, even when I play darts, I don't look at my hand.
Keep the devil back!
Fuck you. Oh, women, there's another thing for you. Do me a favour. Stop crying about men not approaching you. Because you're just making yourselves look desperate now. Right. And honestly, you ain't gonna beat men at a game that they've been playing ages. Right? You're gonna try walking away from men to set an example. What are you walking away from them? There ain't no men approaching you. Right? And unfortunately, yeah, this is because we got told. We don't want it, we don't want approaching. You know what I mean? Then if you don't want approaching and all this, why are you dressed like a fucking whore? Because no offence, mate, that would go to show me you're looking for attention. Otherwise, you would dress respectfully. Which would go to show for me, you're not looking for attention. You know what I mean? And there's different, to look sexy. No, there's sexy and then being naked walking down the street, mate. You can be sexy without showing a shit ton of fucking skin. And trust me, men are happy for an ankle, mate. So, why are you revealing all that? I don't know. If anything, the more revealing a woman is, the less attracted a man already is. Number one, he's had a fanny round his dick before. Number two, he's already seen everything. Unless you're like a Dyson, you probably ain't going to be interested.
Well done, Eivor. I expected nothing less.
I had a gay bloke.
How can I help?
I looked at him disgusted, mate. He said, yeah, but if I was on your dick, that never happened. That's disgusting, bro. And no offense, mate, man to man, you look desperate right now.
That's all for now? So, what will it be?
Right.
What do you have?
I get you gay, bro. I understand that. But also, what you need to learn to understand is I'm motherfucking straight with long hair, mate. That's it, bro. You know what I mean?
So it begins.
Right.
Good luck, Eivor.
Have you ever been to Australia or anything? And this is mainly all the tranny's fault, mate. I've got this issue, mate. Trust me, I've been dressed as a girl before. I don't think I look like a girl, mate. I'll tell you that now. I think I look like a teenage boy without a beard, though. I'm not gonna lie, and I want it back. Right. I mean, I've got a figure for a woman. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's a fucking damn figure. Got some beautiful legs and all, mate. Right. I like my pins. I like male's clothing. You know why? It's easy. It's simple. And all your women's clothing, mate, it's all restricted, mate. Like, everything's just hugging you. It's annoying. How do you deal with that? Like, just constantly being hugged by your clothes. It's fucking annoying. How do your skin even breathe in it? Right. I wear baggy clothes, mate. I do. I don't give a shit. And I also can't put any weight on to actually gain muscle mass. I'm just core strength. That's where they're all at. It's core strength. I've got nothing else but that. So like climbing up shit and doing stuff is actually quite simple for me. But I ain't gonna lie, there's people out there better than me that can do it. And And the thing is no matter where in life, you will always find someone better than you. Like, there'll be someone out there better than me at doing all the crap that I do on YouTube. But the difference is it's the person that has the attraction. And like I see, mate, if someone can get help from your bullshit or trauma or pain, maybe it might be worth sharing to say, like, look,
Come join us.
if I'm here,
You too, Pierre. It is time for me.
but me per se,
Magnifique.
I'm done now.
If you
So,
want to do more, I'll be here.
alright.
Is this a celebration?
In a way, a break for all our hard work. Come, drink with us.
Well, we've got a mission. Well, storyline. Found it. Just took forever.
The place is starting to look more like an alehouse than a rebel hideout.
We call them taverns here, Eivor.
Careful. Too much wine and a man's heart is laid open for all to see.
Good people, I do not make long, flowery speeches. What I want to say amounts to but a few words. We have arrived! A toast to us and to Eivor.
You have become softer than the cheese you love.
I did not have any hope for this movement when we started. Or rather, I did not want to have any. A small group of armed peasants against, what? An army of trained soldiers. But now...
It is not through numbers that victory is gained, but in the hope and courage of those who fight.
Bah, hope is an ugly word. But, mon Dieu, they made me... feel.
For friends last longest if fate be fair, who give and give again. A verse from the Havamal, words of wisdom we follow.
Poetic. For a collection of bloodthirsting raiders.
No, it's that done.
Dizias nos, et le meor de su del justice. Si com discider, sedite coleor benes, si metismes avuns les esplatures de sang.
So are we done here then? Yeah. Okay. There don't seem to be anything else on the map. So... I can upgrade them. Oh, I don't care, mate. Just deal with a fucking exclamation mark. Right, there, kid.
What do you
Come
want
back
to
to
do?
England. You fucking what, bro?
Back to England?
To England.
Off we go then.
I mean, that's that done. And then, when I come back, we'll be doing the Irish bit. I need to get my ass in gear. I just want to see if there's a bit of a story bit. I don't want to talk to anyone that I don't know. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Ah. Fuck you all. Yeah. Yeah, bitch. No,
I have to
anyway.
go.
Then
We
go
don't
in
fucking
peace.
speak. Blah 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 blah. See, that's what I said. Yeah. And on
You're a
this note,
good boy.
who's a good boy? Alright, the dog, the wolf. Just do the up. Ah, look at the dog. Look at the doggy. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Ah, I'm gonna go and irritate my dog because he looks nice and comfy. So, touche. It does it to me. So, payback. I'm gonna leave you, and I'll be back. And we'll be doing. Where is it? This, so I can write it down. You go away. I know. Oh, fuck's sake, Ben, stop pressing wrong things and use the analog stick. Why would I ever think it's the D-pad? You know what I mean? I need a pen over. Where's the pen? This is why I need to tidy. Right, well, I'll leave you anyway. But we'll be doing that when we come back at some point.